KPM.
Shafika?
Yes, Mr. Quack?
Do you mind passing me the yellow ball on top of the box?
Oh, that one?
Yeah.
Sure. Oh, wait. It's too dark, Mr. Quack. I can't see anything.
Oh man,
I can't
it's
even see
okay.
the ball.
I have this torchlight here with me. Let me help you find the ball, yeah?
All right.
Oh, it's right there.
Oh, there it is. All right. I can see it now. Here you go, Mr.
Yay.
Quack.
Thank you.
Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera everyone. You're watching EduwebTV KPM for our slot Tahap 2 today with me, Shafika Farahin. And as you can see just now, we have our teacher who's going to be teaching us the subject Science DLP or Dual Language Program. But before we get further into the details, let's first introduce our sign language interpreter, who is teacher Shazlin Sulaiman from SK Pendidikan Khas Melaka. Hi teacher Shazlin, how are you? Great. All right. Now here with me in the studio is none other than our science teacher, who is also the Ketua Panitia Science from SK Kampung Lindungan Selangor, Mr. Quack. Hi, Mr. Quack.
Hi Shafika, how are you?
I'm great. You're looking super smart today.
Thank you.
Just now we had a short sketch where we demonstrated something, and I found the ball after a torchlight was shone onto the ball. So what was that about, and how does it relate to our topic today?
So just now, based on the sketch just now, is actually to show everyone that today we're going to learn about light travels in a straight line. If light doesn't travel in a straight line, it's impossible for us to find the ball just now.
Oh, so it doesn't curve, it doesn't go sideways, it's straight.
Yes, exactly.
All right, Mr. Quack.
Okay, so for now, we're going to go into the first property of light, which is light travels in a straight line. Okay, so these are some of the examples of light travels in a straight line. The first example here shows a picture of a concert. Okay, in a concert, usually the atmosphere is very dark and dim. So when light is shine upon the floor, it gives a different feel to the whole concert right now.
Yes,
and then
it does.
also it helps us to focus which is the main singer and main or the dancers at the moment.
Okay.
So this is for light. This is how light helps during a concert. Okay. Next, number 2 is during a rescue mission. Especially, this usually happens at sea. Okay, so if let's say there's an accident or a ship is leaking, the leaking or spoiled or faulty, or there's the wave actually accidentally wreck the whole ship and all that. So they need to dispatch a rescue mission. So the helicopters or the rescue rangers will send the helicopters to the sea to look out for the survivors.
Oh, this especially is important during night, right?
Yes, especially at night. Okay, and the third picture shows a lighthouse. This lighthouse is important because it serves to warn the sailors or the mariners that they are close to the rocky and shallow coast, so that they don't knock into them and cause a damage to their ship.
All right. Okay.
And last of all, we have this very beautiful photo. It shows a photo of a forest in the morning where the sun ray will just shine through the forest, and we can see the ray of lights.
Yes, they look very straight for all the 4 pictures.
Yes. Okay. Now, we are going to do an experiment.
All right.
To show that light travels in a straight line.
To help us with the experiment, I have here something that will help. So
Yes.
let's start, Mr. Quack.
Yes. Could you please bring it forward?
All right. Okay. So here it goes.
Yes. So, what I have here is 3 manila cards. Okay. The first manila card here, the first one in front, I've already cut a slit in the center. The second manila card, there is a slit on my left. And the third manila card, there will be a slit on the right, the opening.
All
So
right.
what we're going to do is, we are going to do this experiment by placing all the three cardboards aligned to each other.
Okay.
Okay, so the first one will be here. Second one. And the third one.
I see.
I'm going to tighten it up a bit.
So parallel to each other.
Yes, exactly, Shafika. Okay, where is the torchlight?
Oh, we need the torchlight for this.
Yes.
Okay.
So, Shafika,
Yes, let me do the honor of shining through this.
okay, let's see if you can see anything on top of the screen.
Okay.
Is there any-
Alright.
Is there any, what do you call, shadow appearing on the screen or light appearing on the screen?
Mr. Quack, I don't see anything.
Yes, you are right. There's nothing there.
Yes.
But now I'm going to move the second card towards the left, towards my right. Okay.
Alright.
And then I'm going to move the third manila card towards my left.
Mr. Quack, I see something.
Yes. What do you think What do you think this experiment is trying to tell us?
It tells us that the light moves in a straight line.
Very good, Shafika. Yay. Okay, light travels in a straight line.
And the line is very straight as it approaches the manila card as well, Mr. Quack.
Yes, everyone at home can try this experiment as well. You just got to have the torchlight, manila card, and some wooden blocks.
Okay, Mr. Quack, now that we've tried and proven from our experiment that light travels in a straight line, I believe you have a bit of a quiz to tell me.
Yes. Okay, I would like you to name one more example, a situation where light travels in a straight line.
Oh, another situation, all right. Perhaps when I'm driving at night and I need to see what's in front of the road, what's in front of my car on the road, the lights of my car, the headlights.
Yes.
Is that an example?
Yes, that is exactly correct. Because you need the headlights to see what's in front of it, especially at night, right?
And also at parks, there's street parks as well, street lights.
Yes, yes.
All right, Mr. Quack, so how was my answer just now?
Excellent.
Thank you so much. All right, pupils, I hope you got that answer correct as well. We'll be going for a short break first and we'll be right back here on EduwebTV KPM.
EduwebTV KPM.
Hi pupils, welcome back to slot Tahap 2 for EduwebTV KPM, and for this segment I have a question to ask Mr. Quack, our science DLP teacher for today. Now Mr. Quack, there are some cases where I see objects, they have shadows, but some shadows are not clear, some are less clear. What is it about that? Why is it like that?
Yes, because this has got to do with the type of object. There are three characteristics of it. So basically, first of all, you need to know that shadow is formed when light is obstructed, it's blocked by an object. And these objects, there are three types of it. Okay, so there are three types of object. The first one will be, we have this opaque object, we have the transparent object, and also we have the translucent object. Okay, so based on the slide here, the opaque object, if you can see from the slide, the ball which is behind the opaque object, we cannot, because the ball is behind the opaque object, we cannot see the shape, the ball at all.
At all, okay.
Yes. So for the second one, it's trying to show us that if a translucent object is placed in front of the ball, we can see the ball, but it is not clear.
Just a bit.
Yes, and last of all is the transparent object. So if the transparent object allows all the light to pass through it, therefore we can see the ball clearly.
Yes. All right.
So based on that, okay, we can see that opaque object, it shows that it does not allow any light to pass through it. Therefore, we cannot see the ball at all based on the picture just now. Yes. Okay. Secondly is translucent. So translucent means it only allows part of the light to pass through it. Therefore, the shadow is slightly it's not clear. It's not clear, less clear.
All right.
And last of all is the transparent object, which allows the light, all lights to pass through it. Therefore, there's no shadow at all.
I see.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Quack.
So based on that, we are going to do an experiment, exploration to see how the shadows are, because just now it's just theory and all, right?
All right.
So in front of us, we have 3 beautiful butterflies.
Okay.
Okay. So these butterflies are made out of 3 different objects. Okay. So the first one, the green one here, it's made out of manila cut.
All right.
The second one here is made out of colored plastic. And the third one is made out of a transparent object. Okay. So Shafika, which one would you like to test first?
Can I try the one that has the full color green on the left side here?
Okay, there you have it. Okay, I remove this.
So this one is made of manila cut, right, Mr. Quack?
Yes, manila cut.
Okay.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to shine it upon this screen here. Okay?
All right,
Let's
let's
move forward.
try that. In the meantime, pupils watching, you can also try this at home, right?
Yes, it's easily made because this is just made out of manila cut and popsicles.
All right, let's see,
Popsicle
Mr. Quack.
sticks, not popsicles. Okay. So from here, can you see that the shadow is formed?
Ah, yes.
Is it clear or not clear?
It's clear, Mr. Quack. I can see it very clearly.
Okay, excellent. So right now, what do you want to try it with?
Can we try the one that is very clear there, right on the right-hand side?
Right on the right-hand side. Huh?
Okay, let's try the second one.
Second one. Okay, the second one. Here you go.
All right.
Okay, let us see. See whether there is any shadows or not.
Okay, pupils, let's watch carefully. Can you see any shadows here? I can only see the shadow of the popsicle stick.
Yes, that shows that it is a transparent object. Yes. Okay.
All
and
right.
last of all, we're going to try it with the last.
The colored
Yes, the colored plastic.
All right, okay. Let's see how. Does it form the shadow or not?
There is shadow, right?
There is, but
It
Mr.
is?
Quack, it's not so clear.
Oh yes, it's less clear.
It's less
Excellent.
clear.
Do you want to put all 3 of the objects together to let everyone at home have a clearer picture?
Yes,
All right.
I think we should.
Okay, hold
because
on.
we did an experiment, so we have to jot down the findings as well.
Yes.
All right, Mr. Quack.
Okay, here you go. Let's place all 3 of them in front of
Okay.
the
Box.
screen. Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, sorry.
All
Okay.
right. So we have all of the 3 objects here.
Now let's have a look.
And-
Voila.
Wow. So what's your observation, pupils? Can you see how the shadows are?
Okay, so from here we can see that this one, there's no shadow. This one, there's a very clear shadow.
Very clear.
And for this colored plastic,
It's less
clear. Okay.
All
Shafika,
right. Yes, Mr. Quack.
do you mind help me to answer some of the questions that is on the whiteboard right now?
All right. Here I have the objects here, Mr. Quack.
Yes.
Manila card, colored plastic, and clear plastic.
Yes.
And then the clarity of the shadow. So for the manila cut, the shadow was very clear. So I'll just put down clear.
Yes.
Okay.
Excellent.
And then for the colored plastic, it was less clear, right, pupils? So,
Wow.
okay.
So far, so good.
All right.
Okay,
And
last of all.
the last of all, it was clear plastic. And there was no shadow at all.
So the answer is
So the shadow is none.
yes. Very good,
All
Shafika.
right.
You deserve at least 4 stars for this.
Thank you so much. Okay, Mr. Quack. Now, I believe we have more experiments to come because, of course, science class is all about experimenting and seeing if your hypothesis is correct. So we'll be right back after this break first and see you then.
EduwebTV KPM.
Alright, you're still tuned into VKPM for our level 2 slot. And for this segment, I believe I have another question to ask Mr. Quack. Now, Mr. Quack, just now we saw that the shadows were formed and none had shadows at all. But the sizing of the shadow, are they all the same?
No, definitely not. Actually, shadows, we can change the size of the shadow and also the shape of the shadow. So in this segment, we're going to talk about that.
All right, great. Let's begin.
So let us look at some of the factors that affects the size of the shadow. So first of all, what we need to know is this is a screen.
Okay.
Okay, this is a screen, and this is the object, and we have the light source. So this is the light source, the object, and the screen. So the factors that affects the shape, the size of the shadow is due to the distance between the light source and also the object.
Oh.
Okay, so it depends how far it is.
Right.
Yes, how far it is, and also the distance between the object and the screen. So now we're going to look into how the distance between the light source and the object, the distance between both of these affects the size of the shadow first.
Okay, let's do this experiment. I can't wait. Mr. Quack,
Okay.
what's the first step?
So the first step is we're going to place this
Object.
here. Okay,
All right.
and then we're going to measure.
Okay.
Okay, measure the distance between the light source and the object.
All right.
So the first experiment is we need 5 cm.
5 centimeters.
Yes, 5 centimeters.
All
Okay.
right.
So from here, so let us have a look at the size of the shadow. Yeah.
All right. For this first experiment, the light source and the object has a 5 centimeter distance.
Yes. Okay. Now you can see clearer.
All right.
Okay, this is 5 centimeters. Okay, so now we're going to alter it to 10 centimeters.
Okay.
Okay, the distance between the object and the light source is
source.
increased to 10
10
centimeters.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
The shadow got smaller, Mr. Quack.
Yeah, so as it gets farther from each other, farther means as in the light source and the object is
Object.
farther from each other, the what do you call?
We can see
The
the
shadow
difference
is
in size.
yes, the shadow is smaller. So if I go nearer, the size of the shadow is going to be bigger. I think we
interesting.
arrange it like that a bit so
Okay.
that they can the pupils at home can
All
see
right.
better.
There
Okay.
you go.
So this is bigger,
that one.
and if I move it further, it's going to be smaller.
Wow.
Bigger.
It's almost the same size as the object at one distance.
Bigger,
Uh-huh.
smaller. So okay, is it clear?
Yes, it's very clear, Mr. Quack.
Okay. So now we're gonna do. What we're gonna do is I need your help to fill in the answers on the
Here.
whiteboard here first. Yes.
Okay, so there was 2 variables, the 5 centimeter distance and the 10 centimeter. So the size of the shadow was bigger for the 5 centimeter.
Yes.
And then for the 10 centimeter, it was smaller.
Bravo. Yes. Excellent, Shafika.
It's correct?
Yes.
All right.
So, but just now, like I mentioned just now, we have two factors that affects the size of the shadow. So just now we
Yes.
altered the distance between the torchlight and the object. So now what you're going to do is we're going to change. Okay, we're going to use this. Okay, we're going to change the distance between the object and the screen.
All right.
Okay, so I will need your help to move this forward.
Can. So
Okay.
I'll hold the object.
Okay, so in this experiment, we will not change the distance of the light source. So
Okay.
Shafika is going to
Move the
move
object.
further from the
screen. Okay. Let's try it from
So
here.
We need to wait for the lights
All
to go
right.
a bit
Let's
dim.
cue the lights and see.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so now it shows that the light source, the object and the screen is far from each other.
Yes.
So the image, the shadow form is bigger, right?
Uh-huh. Let's move it closer.
Yes. So when it is closer to the screen, so when the screen and the distance between the screen and the object is nearer, the size of the shadow is also smaller.
Smaller. Let's try that again, Mr. Quack.
Okay, as you move further.
All right. Bigger. And then
And
smaller.
as you get closer to the screen.
Oh, it's becoming the same size almost.
Yes.
All
So
right.
I hope everyone at home understand the concept of how to change the size of the shadow.
Shadow.
Okay, moving on. We're going to look into, just now we have already mastered how to change the size of the shadow. So now we're going to look into how to change the shape of the shadow.
All right.
Okay, so the shape of the shadow, has two factors that affects it. Okay, the first one is the orientation of the object, and also the position of the light source. Hold on here. Okay, so let's have a look.
All right, Mr. Quack.
Okay, so what do you mean by changing the position of the light source? So now we have two screens here. These are two screens. So I'm going to place it.
Vertically, horizontally.
Yeah.
This one. Okay,
Oh, no, I
upright.
think we're going to put it horizontally.
Okay.
Okay, horizontally. So Shafika, I need your help to shine upon the object
All
from
right.
this angle and also
That
this
angle. Okay.
Yeah.
All
so you
right.
shine it from here
Okay.
and here.
All right. Let's
Okay.
do that. Okay. So I'll move here first to shine it here. Okay. All right. There you
Okay.
go.
So do you see the shadow?
Yes, it's like a circle
Yes, it's a hemisphere about circle.
or a semicircle.
Semicircle, yes.
All right.
Okay, now if you change the position of the light source, you go towards your right.
Okay, I'll be going towards my right. Okay, let's keep a close watch, pupils. All right,
Okay.
there you go.
Now let's have a look.
Oh, it's a different shape this time.
Yes, it is a rectangle shape, right?
It's a rectangle shape, correct?
Yes, correct. So as you change the position of the light source, the shape of the shadow also changes.
Changes.
Okay.
That is what is meant by orientation of object.
No, the position of the light source.
Right.
Okay, now we're going to look into the orientation of the object,
Okay.
whereby you just change, put the
Object
upright.
Upright. Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
So from here, let's have a look at the shadow.
Okay. Can you
So-
people see that?
Okay, so now you put it down. So you change the orientation of the object by putting it down.
Take it up.
Putting it down.
All right. Lay it down.
Yeah, so you get a different size, right? A different type of shadow, right? Gana?
Yes.
Yes, that's what is meant by changing the orientation of the object. You can even
Okay.
change it in other positions.
In other positions, can I perhaps make it like this?
Yes?
Make it a bit angled?
Yes, let's have a look.
Oh, it's slightly bigger at this end actually.
Or
It's
if-
bigger here.
If you choose to move it here, let's see how's the shadow like.
Oh, it's a circle.
Yeah, so I hope everyone at home has the right idea about this. So the shape of the shadow is affected by the orientation of the object and also the position of the light source.
All right, Mr. Quack, I believe I've learned so much from all the experiments from today. So perhaps to give a brief conclusion for this class, Mr. Quack.
So what we have learned today is we have mastered the first property of light, which is light travels in a straight line. Okay. Secondly, we have also learned about the clarity shadows of the object. Okay, and we learn about the translucent, we learn about the transparent and opaque object. So what I have here, just to recap, so this, what I have on top here is a microscope, the slide of a microscope. So as you can see, this part here, it's a translucent, because when I put my finger behind it, you cannot see the...
It's less clear.
Yeah, it's less clear. But in the center, it is clearer. You see? Can you see?
Yes,
the
I
camera
can see
show you.
that, Mr. Quack.
Yes. So this part is transparent. This part is translucent.
All right.
Okay, and last of all is the opaque object. So opaque object, examples of opaque object is, for example, the wallet. Can you imagine that your wallet is actually transparent?
You can see all the money inside.
Yes.
That's not safe.
Yes, that's not safe. Okay, so opaque object doesn't allow light to pass through it, so it's safe. Our money is all safe there.
Yes, I believe so. All right, Mr. Quack, now that we've done all the experiments and you had questions for me as well, how did I do on an overall scale for today's class?
You did fairly well. I think you deserve 5 stars.
5 stars. Thank you, Mr. Quack. And I hope all you out there answered the questions correct as well and got 5 stars like Kak Syafiqah. Now, where can pupils access extra materials for revisions?
Yes, they can get it from the Portal Delima.
All right, Portal Delima. I believe we have a bit of activity for the ending of this class, but I would like to thank Mr. Quack for teaching us today Science ELP and also our sign language interpreter. Till we meet again, Assalamualaikum and Salam Sejahtera. Bye-bye. Let's go, Mr. Quack.
Okay.
All right.